Responding, the president of the association, Alhaji Muhammad Kirua, said there was a peace between the Fulani headsmen and farmers and among Fulanis themselves. Roots TV area.
Good evening, good morning, good afternoon. Welcome to the program today. This wonderful 15th day of October, where I am now in 2002. In Biafra land, you are still on the 14th day of October 2022. I want to inform you today, even though we are this late broadcast, we are going to continue and to continue to create the awareness for Biafra restoration and liberation come 2022. In 2023, Biafra will be free from Nigeria. This evening, I have come with 3 messages. The first message is to the Fulani terrorist government. The second message is to our brother, government Tompolo. The third message is not actually a message, but it is a comment. That I'm going to the lead counsel in the name of Barrister Ifeanyi Ejiofor. And Barrister Ejiofor didn't know that he my namesake. He didn't know. And this is going to be a new topic today. Barrister Ejiofor is my namesake. My name is also Ifeanyi CHUKWU. Are you aware? You're not aware. I know some people will say, what kind of human being is this? You are giving that name, you are giving this name. So my name is also Ifeanyi CHUKWU. And the fourth comment is going to go to Enugu, our people in Enugu State. I do not fight anybody who don't fight me. And I have not come here, anybody. Come here to commend those who have done something. To tell those who are not doing their like Ekpa, who are positioned to attack Simon Ekpa. I do not start and I don't finish it. I want to send a very strong message to everybody. From Ifeanyi Ejiofor, who is a very good, I don't know if I'm going to say friend, because those who are friend, I call them my friend. The Biafra struggle is a struggle that is very dirty. I came to the Biafra struggle with all my heart. And if you come to stand on my way, I will fight you dirty. I will fight you with everything I have. And I have not even used power. The power that God gave me, I use it against the zoo. So I want to Barrister for today. I want to tell Barrister for today that Simon Ekpa is not looking anybody's face. The only person struggle is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I gave him my word that I will never disappoint. Before you pick a fight against me, God USA. Before you pick a fight against me, Graduates, I am not here to attack you because it is a distraction. But I have just come to give you a word. Barrister Ejiofor, before you come out to face everything I have since the abduction of Mazin Kanu is genuine. After today, I will not make comment again about you. But know it, that you can't fight me. And if you fight me, you fight truth. If you fight me, you fight all. If you fight me, you fight everything that follows me. Can't win because I know that follows me. I want to tell Barrister Ejiofor today, while he was surprised of the release of Mazin Kanu, I already sent him, communicated with him that he will be released. Are you not surprised about such a person? Barrister Ejiofor, on the 28th of September 2002, I sent you a communication telling you that Mazin Kanu will be released. In that communication, I told you something. I will save it. Some people that you feel are smart, when you follow them because of some certain things, at the end of the day, Barrister Ejiofor, I want you to go to the message, the communication we had on the 28th of September. That's all. I don't want to say much. Communication we had on the 28th of September. You are going to, you will address this at the end. Because really, some keep quiet does not mean that my eyes is on. Barrister Ejiofor said that Mazin Kanu released price to him, while I already communicated to him on the 28th of September that Onyendu will soon be released. And I gave him a message. Nobody, no message. That message, I didn't share it with anybody. I did not communicate with anybody. But Ebumike, it is not mouth. I am not a native doctor, but I come water. And one day, Mazin Nnamdi came out. And we are going to, at the end of the day, the truth is going to come out. I say more than this. But I want whoever that is before to go through the communication I had with him on the 28th of September. I made it very clear. It is not from anywhere. It is not an intel. But I can see that there is a conspiracy going on. Nobody called me for this struggle. When Mazin Nnamdi Kanu was kidnapped from Kenya, I said, I will be the last person that will support him. Till today, I will never disappoint him until he come out. I will repeat it again for the very last time. I want to, at the age of 4, and go to the mail. I communicated with him on the 28th of September. And if he did not correct this mess, if by the stage of 4, he won't, like I said, BIAFRA, get it right. Very, very. We are fighting freedom. I did not come here to build cabals. I did not come here to be anybody's friend. I did not come here for anything else other than to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, to make sure that his legacy will not be destroyed. Make sure that all the people that died for Biafra struggle will not die in vain. And I have not even started. We were up, and here we are. I will say it for the very last time. Tell Barrister Jofor to go to our communication on the 28th of September. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be released. And there is something else I communicated with him. And today, I have seen that other thing I communicated with him has become a conspiracy. But I have not started. Don't worry. Unu ga-afụ nke tọrọ Biati. Ọkwa mụnwa. Unu gacha ije. Unu na-ebidobe. The time Simonetta have not started. I'm going to skin all of you. All of you will be skinned.
survive. So let's work together. And if the security people are sincere, two of them are sincere, they are very, very ready to work with us, but many of them are involved.
Tompolo is begging security people in Nigeria. Tompolo and soldiers, begging the government agents, the government actors that gave him contract. Tompolo is begging the Nigeria Fulani terrorist government that is incarcerating Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that refused to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is begging them, saying, you are the criminals too. The security agent who is guiding Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, putting him in DSS dungeon, they are criminals. Tompolo is saying they are the one that are committing the crime. And so, majority committing the crime. Tompolo is now informing them that the people he is going to engage and fight are the Nigeria government, the army, and the police. And yet, Tompolo wants to be part of Nigeria. A Nigeria where a militant is now a repentant security guard, begging the security that is employed to protect Nigeria. What is the foolishness where a criminal, a supposedly criminal is the one begging the security agent who's supposed to be arresting the criminals? Tompolo is an ex-militant who started fighting for resource control. He's not fighting for the benefit of Niger Delta. Because when you hear the fighting benefit of Niger Delta, it is not a benefit of Niger Delta. When they fight, they bomb this and bomb that, and they call Akpabio and give Akpabio minister. Is that Niger Delta benefit? The answer is no. I want you to understand the way the brain of the Nigeria people have damaged. Somebody who the security agent regard as criminal is now claiming to be talking to the security agent who's supposed to not be criminals and they're supposed to protect the land, guide the pipeline, is the one now calling on security agents in Nnamdi Kanu. Criminal, please allow us, the militant, to work. Please, if the security agent can agree, we have won this battle. So which means that what we are saying, that we don't want to see any military man checkpoint in Biafra land because they are kidnappers. In the south of Biafra, they engage in oil bunkering. In the hinterland of Biafra, they engage in oil kidnapping for ransom. Yet, Tompolo is begging this Nigeria government, collecting contract, looking for boys that he doesn't have. Tompolo don't have boys. He don't. He's approaching all the people, come, let us walk, come and walk. He even approached many pro-Biafra that have alliance with us today. He came to them, offered them money. Nobody that is autopilot that will collect shishi from you. What we have been able to do in the absence of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is to build a strong warriors. People that the freedom of Biafra is their main priority. Not those who fight freedom with condition. Condition of them must get money, they must benefit something before as they continue to fight. If you touch them, they tell you, I don't have that job, so what do you expect me to do? No. Autopilot engage people who are genuinely looking for freedom. And today, we have alliances. Not all these Sabo who will go and give information of the Anambra state government and the other government to come and kill them. And then the law is supposed to be, protecting the people that are being killed. We now turn around and start praising the person who is giving information of people to be killed. It is another sabotage of the order. Tompolo is in the world that the people that are committing the oil bunkering crime are security agents, and he is begging them. It is now in a country where he supposedly is now begging the Nigeria security agent. I want you people to listen, pay attention to what I'm saying. A criminal, somebody they regarded as a criminal, is the one that is now begging the security agent to committing crime. I want you to watch it.
Provide jobs to everybody, but the little, less. And if the security, few of them are sincere, are very, very ready to work with us.
If the security people are sincere, he said, he emphasized that few of them are sincere. Few.
Many of them are involved.
And then very few are involved. And this is the country that this man, he has collected, of course, he has collected the money. His own he's a businessman. And, don't have any problem with anybody doing business. But and you cannot do business with our freedom. So the same way we are treating P2B is the same way we are Tompolo. I am telling you, if Tompolo think that he loves Niger Delta, let him not even accept Biafra. No. But let him fight for the freedom of his people. He's collecting 3%. Does that show that he loves his people? The answer is no. The answer is no. Today, Tompolo don't have boys, but is collecting the contract. Have you seen where somebody don't have boys and is collecting the contract? Only after collecting the contract, he start looking for Biafra agitators and pro-Biafra group to recruit, to execute his contract. Have you ever seen that? That is greed. You cannot accept what you can't offer. You can't accept to do contract that you don't have the capacity to offer, to deliver. Tompolo have collected contract and they don't have the capacity to deliver. He is now looking for what alliances to deceive and give them money, blood money, while his people are wallowing and dying in poverty, the most poorest region. I want people to listen to what I'm saying. I am saying that Tompolo won Nigeria, one Nigeria where the security personnel are criminals, and him who's supposed to be a criminal is one preaching to them to stop crime. He is not preaching to them because he's a repentant person. No. He's preaching to them because of him. Agent could not military. This who pay it to Tompolo, and police are being owed salary. Police are being underpaid. And this is the country that people want to continue to stay in. To abuse people on live video like that. But honestly, check it, good news. Can you check it? Nigeria that could not pay security agent that went to this security training, they accepted them, admitted them, and they become security agent officially. They can't pay their salary, but they are giving 4 billion to a criminal, a supposedly criminal. They call him. I'm not. To me, he's not a criminal, but that is he has been on Nigeria state until, because the Biafra struggle is pumping and gathering momentum. Now he even say he go to Abuja. He can travel to Abuja to meet NSA, National Security Advisor. I want you people to check this. Check it. Police will be now working for Tompolo. Police that their primary responsibility is security. Civil defense is now working for. This is incongruous. This is impunity of the higher. Tompolo is now hiring tout to come and guide security. Why military are carrying AK-47 in the Niger Delta, killing people in their villages? Nigeria will go there and bomb the entire village. Nigeria army go to other Ijaw nation, other community, bomb and kill, and nobody. The same bomb, the bomb that was given to them to protect the property of Nigeria. They are not protecting it. Now, they give the money to Tompolo, and Tompolo, in other words, turn around to recruit them and to be giving the police money. Hey, I don't blame him. I said he is a businessman. But there are businesses sometimes, of course, it is a mafia business. So mafia is what you see, you take. But I want you people to see this scenario. I'm telling you now, this is the Nigeria people are shouting about. And any day you did not give Tompolo the money, he will turn against Nigeria. He will begin to bomb oil pipeline. I am telling you, any day Nigeria say they will not give the Tompolo money again, he will turn again and say, oh, you are now not remembering us. Okay, we are going to make this oil production zero. And he will start bombing the oil pipeline with the money you have given to him. This is evidence of a failed state. Yet, some people are shouting they want to be part of Nigeria. The only reason why Tompolo is not supporting Biafra is because of the money. Money. Because in Biafra, the money will go to the development of the state. In Biafra, the money will go to the social benefit of the Biafra people, those who are not working. We are going to be giving them social benefit. But Tompolo cannot support that. Tompolo wants to be the one that will receive 40 billion in Nigeria state. Because in Biafra, he can't receive such money. In Biafra, the money will be spread to the development that will benefit every single Biafran citizen. But Tompolo don't want that, and people are supporting him. We are fighting for a freedom to get a country where 40 billion given to Tompolo will be used to build school. We are fighting for Biafra, where the 40 billion given to Tompolo will be used to build hospitals in the Delta. We are fighting for Biafra freedom, where the 40 billion given to Tompolo used to build roads in the Niger Delta. We are fighting for Biafra, where the 40 billion given to Tompolo to build housing for those who stays on top of water in Niger Delta. But Tompolo don't. Tompolo want to stay in a Nigeria where the 3% will become 40 billion. Tompolo want to stay in Nigeria where they will give 4 billion contract to him, and he will begin to look for youth to hire. Tompolo want to be in a Nigeria where he will be giving 4 billion contract only for him to start commenting and lamenting about the Nigeria security agents who are criminals. And I want to tell Tompolo this evening, this generation of which Simon Ekpa is part of is not going to allow that to happen. I gotta pay everybody. Nobody will stop this particular freedom. You don't like Biafra, fight for your village to be free from Nigeria so that you will not get 40 million for yourself, 40 billion for yourself. If you do not like Biafra, you must rise up to fight for your own people to leave Nigeria. Because when we will start, it will touch everybody, including you. And the God you worship knows that whatever you do to stop that is coming will never be effective. It will never be effective, because the fact we are fighting is the spirit, the things of the spirit. And we are fighting for a just cause. We fight the mother of the land. So there is nothing you can do that will stop. If you come and try to stop it, Obulugi. Woto woto. From the man in the one that carry AK-47 on showing. If you think you are going to stop Biafra from coming or freedom from coming, it is not just about Biafra. Now it is not. We are fighting for survival. So if you think you don't like Biafra, it is time you fight for your people. Because Biafrans are there. You can't decide for them. Any day they rise up to vote. If it comes to that, you can't stop them. After they vote, only thing you can do is to complain. Complain and go back to your house. Are we ready to listen to Tompolo?
In this concrete, there is no way to load a vessel without settling the security in that environment.
There is no load a vessel without settling the security that are in the environment. And that is how they make their money. And Tompolo knows this very well.
They will now take you around now. People are walking. You see one gun put here, one gun put here. This is another gun. But people are doing loading crude oil. Can they do that without settling the people that are here?
Okay.
So our appeal is to the security agents that are working in this area.
Are you hearing that? The appeal is to the security agent, not to the house, because there is no criminal. The only criminal against Nigeria state is Nigeria state itself, controlled by Fulanis. Security agent who controls Fulani, who is the IG of police Fulani, who is the army, who is the Air Force Fulani, who is the Navy Fulani, all of them is the NDDC Fulani. And the problem is not criminals. The problem is the security agent. Yet this man wants to be, shouting one Nigeria because he is collecting money. He is making money to the detriment of everybody in the Niger Delta.
That if we are not careful, at the end, everybody will suffer.
Did you hear? He said if they are not careful, at the end, everybody will suffer. I don't know what this man understands to be suffer. People of the Niger Delta are suffering. In fact, suffer is an understatement. People in the Niger Delta, suffering is an understatement. I want you to look at the reason why some of them will never ever support Biafra. And we can never expect them to support Biafra. We don't even want them to support Biafra. But let those who are following them foolishly understand that they should not follow foolishly.
The people from this area, once people cannot pay salary, our schools are being in strike now.
Are you hearing that? Once people cannot pay salary, their schools are on strike now. Hey, Chineke God. He said they cannot pay salary. He is talking about the Nigeria security agents who are receiving salary from the government, also engaging in crime. Now he is talking about not paying salary. And the people that are making them not to pay salary are the same security agent of the Nigerian government. And him, who is regarded as a criminal, is now coming to preach. Coming to preach a change. I want you to look this man called Tompolo and look Peter Obi. That is what is happening here. This thing you see Peter Obi coming to do. I will do this and do that. Tompolo is the same. You know, Tompolo is now, he has collected the award or the contract of 40 billion. Why the security agents are not receiving salary? Some of them are being paid salary, yet they go into criminality and he cannot stop them. Now they are paying a criminal, I did not say he's a criminal, but they regard him as a criminal. They pay him more than the police, more than the army. The people, the generals in the Nigerian army can never make the money that this man has made from his activities as an ex-militant. Who goes into criminality? Nigeria security agent can make it. Yet, they have now validated the crime. I told you people that Nigeria breed criminals. Nigerian criminals. They have validated it. Tell me, what is the difference between Tompolo and the Eastern Security Network? What is the difference? I'm going to tell you the difference. The difference between Tompolo and the Eastern Security Network is that Eastern Security Network are fighting to protect the life of Biafra people. Why Tompolo is collecting money from the government to protect their oil? Which one is more value? Is it the life of the citizen, or is it the oil of the nation? Because you protect the life of the citizen, you protect your business and your property. But do you know what they do? They give Tompolo money to buy arms, a civilian, a bloody civilian, to buy arms to protect oil pipeline. Or you think that the billion is to carry firewood? No. Tompolo is going to carry RPG. Tompolo is going to carry machine gun to protect oil pipeline. A civilian carrying gun with military men. And we bought arms for our own security. It becomes crime. We bought arms, it becomes a crime. Is there anywhere in the Constitution of Nigeria where the awarded contract to say, Tompolo, go and buy arms? Tompolo is even supplying arms to some people, to some countries, or, supplying arms. Well, is there a clause in this contract, in this, contract, where it says, Tompolo, go and buy RPG, go and buy AK-47, buy AK-49. But the money that is being paid is going to arms. Why the Nigeria security agent, the army, the police, the navy, the civil defense are there? Tompolo will carry arms. They will stand shoulder to shoulder. And you know why? So you see, we are doing the same thing. We don't want them to run us over. What Tompolo own is a government. What do I call it? A government? A certified criminal? Is it a certified criminal or a certified? What name are we going to call them? Are we a government certified criminals or government certified militant? Because they have been certified. So we don't know we're going to, we don't know we're going to give. Is it a certified or a certified militant? Which one? No, we must look for a befitting name. For the fact that certified must be there. So let us look for the name. Is it a criminal certified, government certified, or certified government criminal, or a certified militant, certified criminal? So which one? Because it is certified something. Criminal, militant, which one? It may sound but it's certified criminals. Why our Eastern Security Network criminal can never attach, because they have not committed any crime in the past and they gathered them to come and give them Eastern Security Network. No. Eastern Security Network are all volunteers of good, loving Biafrans, volunteered to safeguard our land. So they were not like people who were into crime, organized crime, and then you gather them together and say, okay, let us give you some Eastern Security Network so that we will not go into criminality again. No, they were never criminals. So you cannot compare these two. There is no comparison. Tompolo, they are all excellent. And today, they are now militant. I want that name to go viral so for people to know, because there is difference between amnesty. You know, people don't understand. There is difference between amnesty and what you see them doing now. It is no longer amnesty. It is now certified criminals, certified militant. And that is what Nigeria is doing. Nigeria is a failed state. A state where you will use the money to pay salary, you use it to hire criminal to guide you, because the state has. The police can no longer do their job. The military can no longer do their job. The state has failed. Those who are supposed to protect your property are now into criminality. In the Niger area, they are doing oil. In the hinterland, they are doing kidnapping for ransom. Let us listen to him.
Too many months. You can only you have that are working, that if we're careful, at the end, everybody will suffer.
Are you hearing?
Not the people from this area.
Okay.
We once spoke about salary. Our schools in a strike now.
Okay.
For so many.
Okay, but I give her 40 billion.
You can only pay this as when money.
Okay.
It is only few people that can send their children out of this country.
All right.
To school in other places.
Okay.
What about the ones that cannot send their children out of the country?
Are you hearing?
So this thing, we need to work together.
Okay.
As a team.
All right.
And we are ready on our own part. If we have from the security agency,
okay,
I think we don't even have any problem. In 2, 3, 4 weeks time,
okay,
we are going to restore the production back.
Okay.
To the way it was before.
Okay.
So a lot of people are now running helter-skelter because they know that there is nothing concerning the river.
You know, it's the same way other people know. Tompolo, Omoaze Togo, children have grown up. And the thing you know, many even know but better than you. A lot of them. So people have grown up, small children have grown up, and they know that thing that you know, even better than you. If you think, do you know it all, why are you going to hire people? Why are you going to look for pro-Biafra group to hire? Why are you approaching? You should have just covered everyone. You need the people, and they know what you know. You can from your own end to another person's end. There are bosses now everywhere. There are now bosses in those places. You can't overrun the entire Niger Delta. No. Go evils everywhere. This evening. It's not to come here to insult Tompolo, but let Tompolo understand that where he is going, go there. That's all. He must not like Biafra. He not accept Biafra, but let him fight for the freedom of his own if he believes that Nigeria is not working. Because from what he has done here, it shows that he don't have brain. How can somebody have brain preaching to a government officials that you are committing crime. Please leave this crime. Come and join us. Let us make this thing work. And yet you want to continue to support a government like that. It means you don't have brain. Because if you have brain, you will know that the disintegration of Nigeria is the best solution. It is not about even Biafra. If you don't like Biafra, fight for your own people to be free. Come out and say, I am fighting for, but I don't support Biafra. Come out, we will support you. Not shouting, there is no good road, no school is on strike. Why you are collecting money?
The people in Rivers were all brothers and friends.
Yeah.
So once we discuss and agree, and that is the reason why our people in Rivers State.
Let us agree on, if we can discuss and agree on oil, on pipeline security. Why can't Thomas and agree on separation that will benefit his people, not just himself? Tompolo is looking for somebody to negotiate with. But when we talk about Biafra, they say you did not come to me. Did you discuss with us? Who did you consult? I don't know that these people can even consult people. Look at the way Tompolo is begging. Imo State, come and consult. We are brothers and friends. Come and consult. But when you talk about Biafra, they tell you, did you discuss with us? Did you consult? Who did you consult? Did you hear him? We didn't even know that they can actually ask for, let us. I didn't even know that we are brothers. No, I did not know that we and Tompolo and Imo people don't stay in Imo and brothers and friends. I thought we are enemies. I never knew that when it comes to pipeline security, we are brothers. When it comes to pipeline security, we are friends. But when it comes to freedom, that will benefit Tompolo and his community, Tompolo will say, you did not consult me. Because he's after money. He wants to be the king of the entire Nigeria. He don't want anybody to live good. He wants so that when they give him money, he'll be looking for touts who didn't go to school to recruit and be guiding pipeline. And every day he come out, hey, Tompolo, hey, everybody like this, oh, government, they do, oh, Tompolo, everybody, they worship him. That's all. He don't, so generation, we are fight dirty and we are going to make history. So many countries, before they become what they are today, a lot happened. People themselves and they fought like men. And today, some of you are proud. Every day you run, you look for a visa to go there. But they tell you what they did to become what they are today. You complaining. I see some people, they are running to Finland. They come, Finland is a good country. Oh, are you in Finland? Oh, Finland. Do you know Finland did? Finland confronted Russia to war with Russia. This thing Ukraine is doing now, Finland did it over 100 years ago. They fought with Russia and they got independence from Russia. If it is today, if it is Nigeria today, you say, oh, no. Putin is a bad man. Oh, don't go there. Don't go there. I have a business in Petersburg. Oh, what is going to happen to my business? I have a shop in St. Petersburg. Oh, what is going to happen there? I have a shop in this one. Oh, what is going to happen there? I have shop in there. Oh, who told you that Finnish people don't have business in Russia during the time of the war? Just like now, some of you will be talking rubbish. Look at this man. 2023, we are going to shock them. We will shock them. 2023.
Maybe they are going to start any moment from now. Once they are fully engaged, and then we'll now still call the security people to call their people to order.
Do you hear that?
What?
They want to call the security people to call their people to order. They are criminals to order.
Once that is done, they are good to go. And if they fail to comply, I think he will ask them to bring the people back.
Okay.
Because I have a comprehensive list.
Okay.
Of those who are involved. Yes.
All right.
And all of them know that.
Okay. Are you hearing? He said he have a comprehensive list of all the criminals in the security agencies. And all of them know that he has their list. A criminal, somebody who government to say is a criminal is compiling the list of criminals. The security agencies, commanders, brigadier general, colonel, he listed all their names as the criminal of the government. Now let's watch.
By virtue of my position, I will not be afraid. That was when you guys when I said no, this is our area. I was in Abuja. Yes, I went to NSA, then I went to IG.
Did you hear that? He went to NSA, National Security Advisor, to IG. Tompolo is going to NSA. Okay? Tompolo is going to IG. What does it tell you? Crime pays in Nigeria. You don't get the point? It's telling you that pays in Nigeria. I am telling you now, for you to be something in Nigeria, you must be a criminal. Now, Tompolo is going to NSA, National Security Advisor, where some of you who never committed one crime and you are a professor, you cannot go. You can never have access to NSA as a university chancellor, vice chancellor of university. You don't have access to NSA. But look at, Tompolo have access to NSA, Tompolo have access to IG of police, but you don't have access because you are not a criminal. Once you become a highly certified criminal like him or a highly certified militant like him, you have access to everything. That is what Nigeria is teaching you. Why do you want to be part of such country? For how long? For how long will you continue to be in a country where, when they say, when they come, they say, oh, Igbo people only respect people with money. My brother, Igbo people was not like that. The Nigeria state made Igbo people to respect money. And we will change it in Biafra. Nigeria state made the Igbo people to respect. And today, it is not only Igbo people, it is now Nigeria respect money. Which people spread money pass? Which people spread money? Everybody is spreading. Even Fulani. Fulani is now spreading money. Have you not seen it? Fulani, they spread money. Have you not seen video? Or is it go to Benin? People now they spread money. They spread money past Igbo people self. Benin now they spread dollar self for Benin. Have you not seen it? Or are you going to go to? So the love of money is now a national thing. All this thing that they tell you it was Igbo people love is a lie. Down to the people that are looting Nigeria. Igbo people don't even see road to loot Nigeria again. So who love money now? Other tribe of money more than the Igbos. This thing this man is doing here is not love of money. But to tell you that Nigeria is breeding criminals, encourages people to go into crime. And any state that is now encouraging criminality can never ever stand. That is why Nigeria have failed today. Completely failed. Because if you are a highly certified criminal and militant like Tompolo, you will go and have access to the office of the National Security Advisor, NSA, of the Federation. But ordinary people businessmen, millionaires who are doing business, motor parts business. No matter how much you have, you can never ever have access to the office of the NSA. But Tompolo have it. Tompolo goes there. He said it here. Listen.
I have a comprehensive list of those who are involved. Yes, and all of them know that. By virtue of my position, you know, I will not be afraid of anybody. You know me. You guys came last time. When I said, no, this is our area. I was in Abuja. Yes, I went to NSA, then I went to IG. And that what they are doing here is not right. What I am saying is that we are ready, and everybody knows that our fair share.
We are ready, and everybody knows that we want our first share. And when he said we want our first share, you'll be wondering, what are they sharing? My brother, they are sharing money. Money that is meant to build your school. Tompolo is sharing it. Money that is meant to develop your community is sharing it. Now listen. They want their first share.
Doing here is not right. What I am saying that we are ready. Everybody knows that who wants our fair share. It is only when the asset is protected that we can get our share.
Are you hear that? We want our first share. If the asset is protected, we can have our share. This is what we're fighting for, to have share, not to be developed. Share, to share. Now listen what Tompolo is sharing.
Saying is that, and everybody knows that who wants our fair share. It is only when the asset is protected that we can get our share, especially now that we are working on the PIA. If there's production, how do we get our own 3%?
Are you hearing that? Tompolo said they need to get their fair share. And if there is no production, how can they get of 3%? So 3% is fair share to Tompolo. These are the people who say they represent Nigeria. How can we get fair share? Tompolo fair share is 3%. I did not say it to say, but that 3% is huge. Huge money. Okay? Tompolo, Edwin Clark and co, they are living large. When you talk about Biafra, they slander you, they don't want to hear it, they don't want to, and that is why our radio station is going to all the riverine area and the coastal region with speed. Fair share of Tompolo is 3%. My people, check any animal. And the Niger Delta are they aware. The people in the Niger Delta, are they aware? Oil that you have 100%, you are now struggling and begging fair share of 3%. Hey! When they hear Biafra, I say Biafra Bakwoko. Look at them. You did not consult us. But with 3% of oil, fair share, they are reaching out to Imo State to come and cooperate. With 3%, Tompolo is reaching out to BNL and all other alliances of the IPOB autopilot. But Tompolo cannot reach us for Biafra. Tompolo cannot reach us for that Niger Delta freedom. Tompolo cannot reach people to discuss the better to get freedom. Tompolo cannot not rich people. Only rich people when he is missed 3%. And that is the kind of person that a lot of people are following. And in this century, our own is that we will teach you and your brain will open. If you listen to us and your brain did not open, then there is a problem.
Fair share.
Our fair share.
It is only when the asset is protected that we can get our share.
Okay.
Especially now that they are working on the PIA.
Okay.
If there's no production, how do we get our own 3%?
All right.
The asset is protected that we can get our share, especially now that they are working on the PIA.
Okay.
If there's no production, how do we get our own 3%?
All right.
All our community are 3% on the PIA. If there's no production, how do we get our own? All our communities from here ready to work.
Are you hearing that?
The challenge is the security people. All
okay.
But a lot of key players involved in this illegal bunkering.
All right.
But this time around, we'll do everything within our powers.
Okay.
If anybody wants to try to spoil the name of our region to erase himself, we are going to get out.
Are you hearing? If anybody is going to spoil the name of our region to enrich themselves, we are going to bring them out. So he's supposed to be the number one. Because what he's doing now is more than spoiling the name of the region and enriching himself. With ordinary 3% of something that belongs to you when you get your freedom. Again, I didn't say it.
Powers. If anybody wants to try to the name of our region to himself, we are going to bring them out.
Okay.
That is it. So we are appealing to the top security hierarchy to talk to their people that are here on ground, and even some of them that are there in Abuja and Lagos that are controlling that enough is enough.
Did you hear that? Enough is enough. You say enough is enough. Oh my God. Right. Our people in Enugu State with some unverified video, some terrorists with helicopter. Let me refresh. So we have the intel that some helicopter were in suspected terrorists in Enugu State. Unverified video. I want to assure you that our men will do the needful if there is anything to worry about. Biafrans in Enugu State should worry not. We are going to find out what is going on and we are going to handle it. We are equal to the tax. So anybody that's circulating the video will be looked into, but I will assure Biafra evening there is nothing to worry about. Let them come. We are going. Let them come. Let them come. Let the helicopter line up and be dropping them. Not worried about. So anywhere you see such video, do not panic. Let them come. We are ready. You know, we told you people, this is not the time of social media broadcasting. It's not the time of complaining, of talking and shouting. We are ready. We face them. Let them come. And those who have tried it, they can tell the story. Those who are doing it, their story. So let them come on social media and start crying and shouting. Look, they are dropping from a helicopter, or they are killing us. So don't stop that rubbish. Biafra of today is not Biafra of yesterday. Stop rubbish. Let them come. Is it not in Biafra land? We are not scared of them. I want to assure you people that we are going to fight anybody that comes to kill us. Be you who, we will fight you. This is not the time to say, oh, killing us, a UN come on. No. Time for that is over. Let them. Bring them with your helicopter. Come to Biafra land. Is it not our land? Come. But what we can assure you is that you will never go back. You will never go back. So let them come. I want people to understand that Biafra is here. Next year, by the time we stop election and Nigeria did not conduct election in Biafra land, there is going to be observer from EU, observer from America, observer from other parts of the world. They are going to be in Nigeria. They will hear it. They will be the one to tell the story how Biafra resists election, resist and stop Nigeria from conducting in Biafra. And let me tell you, after this, remember, there will be no senator elected. There will be no House of Assembly member. There will be no House of Representative member. There will be no Speaker of House of Assembly. There will be no governor. There will be no chairman. There will be no local government councillor. There will be nobody in Nigeria state. That is the end. I am telling you, we are going to wait for international observers to start making their talk. Let them come. Everybody will be protected in Biafra land, but the election can never take place. This fight, we are going to fight differently. Auche, brain, and we got it. There are many ways to catch a bird. There are many ways to catch fish, even. You can use net to catch fish. You can use hook to catch fish. There are many ways to catch fish. They will know that this generation forget. And let me tell you, everything we are doing is our right to fight for our freedom, in peace or in pieces. On this note, I thank you very much for being part of this program. Remember that tomorrow is fundraising for our youth. We encourage every youth, every parent to make sure that your children participate in this fundraising tomorrow. We want youth to participate in the fundraising, no matter how small. Come, bring your children, bring your sons and daughters, and let them be part of the Biafra restoration. It is more spiritual than anything. And lastly, I want to appeal to those. Let me tone down my tone. Meye na aka unu. Maka ịpịalụ m aka ọkpọ, aka ga-agaghị emepezi until ị kụọ m ya. Mana ịkụcha m ya, ị ga-anakwa ije ahụ, because aka unu na-apịlụ Simon Ekpa, unu kụọ ya, unu maka those who do not fight me. I only fight those who fight me. If you fight me directly, I fight you. If you fight me indirectly, I fight you. And when I fight you, I will give you a warning. That is me. Makana iha na ano erika. Agha na ano erika. So, and I may choose agha na ano. I choose the fight. I fight. I don't just fight anyhow fight. But if you fight in car, now, I want Barrister Jofor to go and meditate, think deeply before he pick up a fight. God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And again, before I finish, it is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I will hear his voice. It is only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu that I will respect. It is now. Nobody else. Nobody. Not Barrister, not nobody. Only him. And if Barrister Jofor like, he can go and do whatever with him and say, go and crucify Simon Ekpa. I will sit back like this, like in one bush. And remember, you cannot defeat the truth. The truth is the only thing that will stand the test of time. And I don't need to tell you that in all this, and the truth is always standing the test of time. It does not matter how many years it takes, but the only thing is that we don't even have many years to prove a point. We have only 140 days to get Biafra. May God bless Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. May God bless Igboho. May God bless Eastern Security Network. May God bless our Umada. May God bless our media team. May God bless their husband, the of Umada. May God bless our supporters. May God bless the alliance we built today. Nations are now coming for prayer. May God bless those nations, those countries that have accepted us. Secretly revealed. May God bless those countries that have accepted Biafra, that have accepted to work with Biafra. God bless all of you. Let's praying. May God bless our Eze Mos. All the Eze Mos. All the Eze Mos. May God bless all of you. May God bless all the people's movement as we go on. May God bless all of you. What you don't than you, always bigger than you. Our own is the less you look, the more you see. Woto the enemies of Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. The enemies of Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto to the enemies of Biafra. Woto enemies of Biafra. Good night.
Achter elke patiënt zit een uniek verhaal. In het gasthuis vinden we het belangrijk goed naar u te luisteren. Van arts tot receptionist, van verpleegkundige tot fysiotherapeut. Want wie goed luistert, kan beter helpen. Spaarne Gasthuis. Samen nemen we betere beslissingen.
What does it mean exactly in clear parlance?
What it means in clear parlance is that Nnamdi Kanu was discharged today. That means he's a free man and he should be allowed to go home tomorrow. By the time we get a certified true copy of the judgment, we serve it on the office of the Attorney General and the DSS to allow Nnamdi Kanu go. Let my people go. That is how it is put in the Bible.
But Chief Ekpa, we've heard from the federal government right now.
Was not allowing that, there was a problem.
We just had the update from the federal government saying that it's just, on a single issue bordering on rendition, and they are looking at taking other legal options, afforded to the government.
Single issue bordering on extraordinary rendition after he was brutally captured, tortured in Kenya, blindfolded, and extrajudicially rendered back to Nigeria, is what determined it. We put all the facts before the court. The federal government had no answer to any of the allegations. And in law, when we make a certain factual allegations and they are not denied, they are deemed admitted. So if the federal government wants to pursue trifles against a citizen by appealing against such a well-rendered judgment, I can only wish them good luck. But let me also tell the federal government, if they appeal, I'm going to file a cross appeal against 2 of those, which I do not agree with the Court of Appeal on. That is the issue of the status of the place of commission of an offense. Section 45 of the Federal High Court Act and decisions of the Supreme Court make it clear that you can only try a person in a place where you disclose the venue of the commission of the crime, the time, the circumstances. But when you say Nnamdi made a broadcast, from where he make the broadcast, is it in the spirit world? Is it in the land of the dead? The Court of Appeal, with all respect, appear to have glossed over something by saying, oh, it didn't matter since the charge, the counts did not deceive him. That is not the issue. Supreme Court, look, the Lebanese case that was tried, we know what it was in last year. They were accused of catch of farms in Kano, but they were tried in Abuja. And the Supreme Court quashed the entire judgment because it is the venue of the commission of a crime that you should try the person. And now the Kano, you say he made a broadcast. You have not told us where he made this broadcast from. The other one, the court with us, where they said a transmitter at Obulu Suzo in Ihiala local government area of Anambra State, which is outside the jurisdiction of the Federal of Abuja. They also agreed with us. But all in all, the issue was jurisdictional, and that is that Extradition Act, particularly Section 15, and under international conventions, OAU, United States, you cannot extrajudiciate a person by brute force from one country to another. There must be a warrant of arrest, which must accompany a written document to the host country that we want this person back. They did not do that. They just forced him back. And the doctrine of specialty is that even when you bring such a person back, you can only try him for the offense that you are bringing him back for. He subjected Nnamdi Kanu to the first initial 5-count charge, which they later amended to 7 counts. Then they later amended again 3 counts. Let me tell you, the federal government has amended the counts against Nnamdi Kanu 7 whole times. And the court, at the Federal High Court, I was able to get 8 of the 15 counts dismissed. It was the remaining 7 that the lower court held on to that were today dismissed by the Court of Appeal. The whole remaining 7 counts were set aside, and then Nnamdi Kanu was set free, discharged by the Court of Appeal. The Supreme Court said such a discharge amounts to discharge and acquittal. Against a mere citizen, when I think the federal government should see this as a good reception, as a matter that is good for the whole country, to bring about normalcy, peace to the southeast, peace to Nigeria, and then you still want to appeal, then my take on it